You're going to lose thousands and thousands of pounds through Amazon's terrible refund policy. Welcome back everyone to the channel. This video now unfortunately is about the dark side, the bad side, the grim side of Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA is very, very profitable. It's a great way to have a side hustle. It's a great way to run a business. It's just, the sky's the limit. There is no ceiling when it comes to Amazon FBA. However, one thing that will drive you, and I mean really drive you in, will be Amazon's return policy. General practice would be if you go into the likes of Tesco's and you returned your product within 30 days, you will get a refund. That is perfectly fine if the item isn't up to scratch or you've changed your mind, as long as the product is not being opened. Now, Amazon will allow customers to open a product, use a product, break a product, swap a product with an old product that's been well used and broken, and then return it for an instant refund and absolutely no comeback for you. I've had this hundreds of times, honest to God, so many times. I've had products be returned for the most silliest of reasons. I've even had to fight with them tooth and nails on higher ticket items because it's just a joke that you have to be putting up with this. I've even had customers mark the thing as damaged. They damaged it and they've returned it and they still get a refund. Amazon and I have had so many debates, and I'm sure you will too, and many thousands of sellers I'm sure have had the same conversations. This needs to change. It is costing sellers thousands of pounds. Amazon don't care. It keeps their service looking great. Amazon, as far as their user base goes, brilliant. I can buy something, I can use it, I can break it, I can return it, I can take parts of it that I need and return the rest and get my money back instantly. No red flags, no nothing. It doesn't matter. Now, you can fight the case, and I have fought many a case, but see, when it comes to the smaller ticket items that you've maybe only paid 5, 10, 15 pounds for, they do beat you into submission. You just go, I don't care. Now, you have options that are available to you. When an item gets returned, Amazon will inspect it to see if it's in resellable condition. If it's immaculate, i.e. you've sold something that's been sealable and it's not been opened, they will just add it to your inventory. Those types of refunds, they're fine. They're completely fine. No issues with that. People change their mind, get double gift, no problem. It's the people that know that if they buy Amazon products, they can just wreck products and steal and do whatever they want and return it for a full refund. It's those people that are being criminal. And the way that I always say it to Amazon seller support is, if I was to buy a 6-pack of drinking glasses, went home, smashed them, and then went back to Tesco's and said, I want a refund, they're not going to give you a refund. It's as simple as that, because you broke something. It makes no sense. It's not under warranty. You have broke something. You do not just get the hand back these goods and get your money. But Amazon, because it's not their products, it's because it's not their profit, they just accept these refunds. It's actually truly criminal. It's appalling. I really, that's my biggest issue with Amazon. It's the customer service side of things that we pay so much for. But at the same time, this little tiny issue could be so easily resolved if they actually spend some time looking and going, this was brand new when we shipped it. Look at the condition it's come back in. Is this fair to penalize the seller? Is it fair for us to have to take the full hit on the fees and the cost of this product? And then better yet, if you live in Northern Ireland, you can't even do a removal order. We can't get our items shipped back. So then the choices are, we use a fulfillment center, which I do obviously, but for new starters, when I first started, all these items were sitting in the warehouses. I had 30 days to return them. I had no choice but to liquidate these items. And then liquidation, you get a fraction of what the actual resale cost is. But don't lose faith. You can fight Amazon. The bigger ticket items, I would definitely always fight them and say, this was brand new, proper, sellable condition when I sold it. What has happened? There's been a disconnect. There's nothing wrong with this. Provide your proof. There is other options as well. And this is the more better option, and this is something that I started doing a long time ago to sort of almost safeguard my return policy. I would look, and you should do this, definitely do this. This is a really good tip. When you're about to purchase a product to resell on Amazon, I would look to see what's the resale value on eBay and other platforms, but generally eBay, because it'll be the easiest one to sell on, the biggest marketplace next to Amazon. Because you will find that Amazon might be selling a product for £80 and you may have only paid £40 for it, but the resale value on eBay might only be the £40. So you could be taking a loss, breaking even. You need to understand, what am I likely to get if the worst was to come, especially if you're buying a large quantity. If you're buying one or two items, it is what it is. Sod's law, roll the dice. But if it's something that you're going to be buying, say, a wholesale quantity of 100 of these items, and you're potentially going to be losing money by having to resell on eBay, then it is definitely worth your while reconsidering perhaps that product. Is it worth even buying it? Is the profit that good when it does go right to cover those losses? As you can see here, refunds happen all the time. It is part and parcel of the business. It is nothing strange about the business, and the majority, thank the Lord, the majority of these refunds are all resellable. And Amazon have the grading system where you can actually adjust. So obviously it's brand new, then there's like new, used condition. There's different categories. And I have sold some items through the like new policy. Other things that I've done is I've actually been removed the items. I've re-inspected those items. Some of them just needed tidied up or repackaged or whatever, and then shipped back in, and I resold them as new. Not a lot of people would do that, but I've looked at it and went, if I was a customer getting this product, is it going to bother me that a bit of this cellophane's away, or this bag's been opened, but can I put it in a new bag and seal it, reseal it, and then resell it? Yeah, why not? And that happens all the time. And that's what most good retailers would do. However, Amazon don't do that. They will look at a product and go, nah, it's going to take a bit of effort to repackage this up. We'll just tell them to remove it from the place. So you have to persevere with it. As you can see, hundreds of units all the time, thousands of pounds all the time, every month goes back in returns. It's a painful game, but thankfully the rewards, the gains, the exposure, the benefits of selling on Amazon FBA far outweigh this huge negative. But it's a negative that will cost you thousands, and little tricks like knowing what the resale value would be outside of it is going to help you massively. And if you don't choose to resell it and you do the liquidation thing, you can always write off that good. So if you pay £10 for it, your tax is still going to be £10 less. So you can still put that down through as an expense. And if you maybe only get £2 back, you only get £2 back, so be it. So don't panic too much. It isn't the end of the world. It is part and parcel of the process. You will automatically get reimbursed from time to time from Amazon just for damaged goods in the warehouse, or they've actually done their job properly and realized, oh, this isn't the seller's fault. But a lot of the time you will have these issues, and you just have to grit and bear it and pick your battles. Decide which ones are worth actually chasing and fighting with Amazon for, and that makes more sense for it to be the higher ticket items. This video was something that people have asked. Hopefully that has been informative. That is really what I do. I resell the whole heap on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, or sometimes I regift it. Sometimes I just keep it. Say it's toothpaste, damaged box, nothing else. I just go, you know what it is? We need new toothpaste. I'll just use that. You just have to think about the different products. That is the video. I hope you have found it informative. If you're starting Amazon FBA and you're worried about all these things and you want to ask these types of questions, get into our free Discord. The link is down below, where you can join like-minded sellers. You can answer popular questions. We do free giveaways, and better yet, we give you free deals. These are the types of deals that you will get in our deal sheet as well. Also, the link is down below. If you're interested in deal sheets, we have affiliate links that give you free access to these deal sheets. And if you're thinking, you know what, I want to go all in on this, or I'm already at this stage, I'm ready to take the big step, we have a wholesale course as well. We use the discount codes down below to get access, and we will see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day.